Hey, what's up everybody? Red Lion here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we sailed around the Great Sea once again, getting some more collectibles, but most importantly, we got ourselves the Ballad of Gals. I lost where it was for a second there, which is basically the Song of Fast Travel, which is pretty great. And in this episode, we're going to do a little bit more collecting, and then we're going to tackle the two major, I guess, side quest things, I guess I would call them. Yeah, and before, we're gonna set sail this way towards Shark Island, because that's the last destination we have. And I should mention now that if there's anything that seems a little bit off or different compared to last episode, it's because I had to re-record this episode. Yeah, Elgato has this cool little feature where you can click on a thing and it'll put an overlay on it. It's mostly for streaming, but I accidentally clicked on it when I didn't mean to. I think I forgot to open up the treasure chart as well. I clicked on it when I didn't mean to. I was trying to pull the thing up, and I just ended up recording an entire episode with a really ugly FIFA overlay. And nothing against the Elgato overlays or whatever, but it covered up all the stuff on my screen. It was not anywhere close to matching colors. It just looked bad. And I wasn't even that happy with the episode. Okay, there's the clothing spot. I wasn't even that happy with the episode to begin with anyway, so I figure rather than put out something I didn't like in any facet, I might as well just redo the thing. It's an easy enough, it's just gonna be time consuming because of how much jumping around I have to do for this episode, but no harm done. We'll get this sunken treasure here. Never knows, the claw doesn't look good when it picks up the claw's clipping through the thing. Anyway, 200 rupees, pretty good. We're gonna need some rupees coming up. And let me see, what do I have in my inventory? Let me check my mailbag. Okay, so I am... How do I want to do this? I don't think I need to meet you on Windfall Island, but basically I'm gonna go to Windfall Island and buy myself a town flower, and then I will meet you on Great Fish Isle. So I'll be there in just a second. Yep, just as I thought, there was nothing worth showing on Windfall Island, but as you can see faintly there, I did get a town flower, and if we sail to this side of Great Fish Isle, well, coming in hot, alright, we can see this friendly gentleman here. After completing the Tower of the Gods and all that, these guys will start to show up. Let's give them a talking to... That was a weird way to word that. I'm what you call a traveling merchant. Yes, I'm just a cheery fellow who bobs between waves in search of all manner of rare items, cracked and pristine, wild and woolly. I came from distant lands because I heard there was a treasure of great worth on this island, but I can't find a thing. I thought perhaps my fate would cross with that most mystic of rare items, the fabled shop guru statue, but it seems as though I am off my mark yet again. By the by, for some reason, looking at that delivery bag of yours gives me the sneaking suspicion that I might have some rare treasures hidden in the depths. If you have anything even slightly out of the ordinary in there, would you mind trading it to me? Anything at all? This knapsack I'm lugging around is stuffed full of all sorts of wondrous things. Why don't you show me what you've got, and I'll show you what I'll trade for it. Right, so if you remember what Zunari said a little while back when we were planting all those town flowers, he mentioned that there were merchants around that we could trade his items for in order to build up his shop, and that is exactly what we are doing. This is Wind Waker's main trading quest, so if we target him and show him the town flower... That's a town flower, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this sea flower? Sure thing. Most worthy. Then my fee will be... Well, I suppose 20 rupees will do. Pretty cheap, all things considered. Thanks, that settles things. I'll give you your item as promised. Hold out both hands. And we got the sea flower in exchange. The scent of the sea wafts from the delicate petals of this flower from an exotic, far-off land. If you find a place to put it, choose your... Okay, whatever. So by trading your goods for my goods, we formed a merchant's oath. As such, from now on, I shall honor our merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to the Windfall Island shop. How, you ask? Why, my good pal, the postman, will take it there for me, so it will likely get there before you do. Just head back to Windfall and see for yourself. Thanks again. Right, so this trading quest, I'm not a huge fan of it. It has some kind of mechanics to it that I'm not really a fan. I just said that, but you get the picture. But for doing this, there are actually 2 important prizes, so it is recommended that you do this. And I'll say right off the bat, there are faster and more cost-effective ways of going through this trading quest, but I'm going to be doing it the way that gets us every item in the shop. It's kind of, I guess it's not super important, but I don't know. I'm going for the completion of it, so I want to get every item, and that's how this will be done. And actually, right, yeah. Another weird thing about it is, yeah, part of the trading chain is just giving it back to the dude instead of bringing it somewhere else. Huh, that's a sea flower that I just gave you, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in then trading that for this exotic flower? Sure, yeah, so basically we just have to trade and pay a fee, and we could have just gave him 45 rupees for the town flower before, but whatever. We got the exotic flower now. And now, this one we do have to bring. Also, he has to show you this cutscene every single time, which is just fantastic. Okay, now this time we are going to take this somewhere else, so I will meet you at Mother and Child Isles. And actually, I'm going to mention this now. You can fast travel to Mother and Child Isles. I might have actually mentioned this in the last episode, but have forgotten since then because it's been a little while. But yeah, I'll mention it again if I already mentioned it. You don't, I mean, it won't hurt if you fast travel to Mother and Child Isles, but visiting Mother and Child Isles, you won't be able to fast travel to it using the Song of Gales or the Ballad of Gales or whatever it's called. There's a reason for it. I'll be showing off why, but for now, to get there, you're either gonna have to fast travel to Tingle Island or just go straight from Greatfish Isle. It's not that big a deal. We're just gonna, I don't know if I've done those platforms before, but whatever. I will meet you when we get to the island. It's right on the horizon anyway, but I'll cut out those 30 seconds or whatever. Alright, at Mother and Child Isles, specifically the Child Isle, there is a blue choo-choo here, but I'm not worried about it. We have another one of these friendly merchants, so we'll talk to him as well. I'm what's called a traveling merchant, just a poor wanderer cruising the world in search of rare objects of all sorts, new and old, strange and unsettling. I detected a scent wafting from this island that suggested to me that there might be something of value here, so I sailed my tiny raft all this way from far, far away. The high rock wall on the main island blocks my way, so it seems as though I won't be able to get much farther. What a disagreeable turn of events. However, my boy, that delivery bag of yours smells to me as if it might well be home to rare and unique items. If you have any curios that might be worthy of selling in a shop, might you trade them for me? Someday I'm going to open myself a shop. A huge shop. No, a mega superstore. I'm trying to find goods to sell, so can you show me what you've got on you? Basically just a variant of what the other guy said, but we'll show him the exotic flower. Huh? Why, that's an exotic flower, right? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this pinwheel? Sure. What's agreeable that my fee will be? Well, that thing you've got doesn't look so hot, so I'll need 55 rupees for mine. Yeah, so each of the merchants charge you a different fee for certain items or things like that. It depends on which one you trade to. Like I said, there are cost-effective methods going through this, but I'd rather just do it all in one go and don't feel like coming back after I've unlocked the 2 important rewards. Yeah, so we're not gonna give it right back to him like we did with the other guy, but instead I will meet you on Bomb Island. And on Bomb Island we find our third merchant. I keep saying like give him a talk. Doesn't make any sense. Let's do it anyway. Well, I didn't talk to him. Okay. No, keep it please. Okay. Yeah, be careful with that. Don't throw away your items that you're trading. Hey, have we met somewhere before? Aren't you? Nah, couldn't be. Me, I am but a poor traveling merchant. I travel the world searching for rare objects of all sorts, modern and ancient, foreign and exotic. My dream has always been to someday open up my own shop, but plans have a way of getting delayed, and now it's been 30 years since I started. Time certainly laughs at us all, huh? And still, day in and day out, rain or shine, I spend my days looking for curiosities and rare items. Which reminds me, that delivery bag of yours looks like it might have some rare treasures in it. If you happen to have something of the quality that one could put on sale in a shop, would you consider trading it? I have many fine products to trade. If you have something you'd like to trade, could you show it to me, please? Again, just another variant. This guy is a little bit sadder, but, you know, we'll show him the pinwheel. Maybe that'll cheer him up. Oh, why, that's a pinwheel, isn't it? In that case, would you be interested in trading for the Sickle Moon flag? Sure thing. Let's see what his fee is. Alright, pretty average. We'll take it. And now we are going to, now that we've met all the merchants, I think I'm just gonna kind of not speed it up, but I'll just be jumping around. I'll mention where I'm going or where I'm at and where I'm trading things and things like that. But it'll save a lot of time in this video rather than watch me talk to the same 3 people over and over again. I'll be just jumping around. So yeah, let's do it. By bringing the Sickle Moon flag to Mother and Child Isles, you'll get the Big Catch flag. Bring the Big Catch flag to Great Fish Isle and you'll get the Fountain Idol. Right. Thanks for coming all this way to show me this, but I trade only 3 times per day. So sorry. Business is 4/5 effort. Business is 4/5 effort, but overdoing it is no good for anyone. That's what my pops always said. Right, so that's the most annoying mechanic of this, is that they can only trade 3 times a day, which means if I was going to try and trade back this Fountain Idol like I really wanted to, I have to play the Song of Passing and make it daytime again. Let's just do that. Having a stroke, okay. There we go. Alright, try this again. We're giving the idol statue back to him on Great Fish Isle. Fountain Idol, right, Fountain Idol. That's what I wanted. You'll get the Skull Tower Idol. Actually, I think I remember something being funny here. Most worthy that my fee will be. The colors on the thing you're offering have faded most terribly. So 60 rupees. Yeah, this dude gave me a crappy product and then is charging a ton of money to take it back for something. This train sequence is a little wonky, but anyway, we'll get back into jumping around. By bringing the Skull Tower Idol to Mother and Child Isles, you get the Big Sail flag. Bring the Big Sail flag to Great Fish Isle to get the Hero's flag. And then immediately trade it back for a Postman statue. Bring the Postman statue to Mother and Child Isles to get the Shop Guru statue. And finally, for bringing the Shop Guru statue back to this guy on Great Fish Isle. Is that? It couldn't be. The Shop Guru statue? Such a divine figure. Surely this is none other than the legendary individual who reigns at the peak of the business world. Oh, most worthy day. Wow, my lifelong dream has at long last come true. Words are hard, such joy. This is my thanks to you for fulfilling my dream. It's a heart-filled reward, brimming with gratitude. Alright, hold out your hands. And we got ourselves a piece of heart. Not bad. Kind of a lengthy way to just get a piece of heart, but whatever. But I have received a worthy item. Tonight I will hold this close to my bosom as I sleep. I can't wait. Little creepy, but this is actually not our only reward. We can go back to Windfall Island and I will meet you at Zunari's shop. And as we approach Zunari's shop, we can see that business is in fact booming. His shop has taken up the entire length of this wall now, when it used to just be a tiny little stall right here. Let's give him a talk. Well, we can see that every single item we traded for is sitting on a shelf here. We don't want to buy any of those right now, though. Instead, we'll come over here and talk to him. Yes, young master, look. Already my shop has a wide variety of products to choose from. It is a cornucopia. Thanks to you, young master, every morning the postman comes with packages from the traveling salesman you traded with. At last, my humble stall has the appearance of a full-fledged store. My dear, your unflagging dedication has my strength and determination to live my life towards success business. Yeah. Master, you are the savior of my stall. I must thank you from the very bottom of my heart. This is my most prized possession, next to my hoodie coat, of course. It is none other than the Zunari family treasure. Please accept it. Man, I wanted that hoodie coat. Anyway, we get the magic armor. Use your rupees to create a barrier around you that protects you from enemy attacks. Pretty cool. You won't expend rupees unless you take damage from an enemy or other hazard. Set it to use. Yeah, so it's an item. It's the only heirloom I brought with me when I moved here from my hometown. While excluding the lovely Sally you purchased from me earlier, of course. It's a magical heirloom, one that calls up a mysterious power to protect your body from harm. Of course, you can use it even when you are sailing the open seas. My dear, please use this to protect yourself as you seek out more merchants, I beg you. And please be on the constant lookout for new and exciting products. Not that I have anything left to reward you with if you find any. I mean, you could reward me with money, but that's fine. Anyway, take a look at what the magic armor is like. Pull that out really quick. And yeah, just as it says, we are protected from attacks so long as we have rupees. And when we do get hit by something, we will lose rupees. I'm sure I'll get a chance to show this off, but basically, it's kind of a... I mean, I wouldn't say broken because you aren't immune to the knockback from attacks. So if you get hit by, like, say, a moblin's spear and get thrown across the room, it's not going to protect you from getting thrown across the room. It'll steal your rupees, and then you'll end up... words are hard. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah. Right, basically, it's pretty good, unlike the Twilight Princess counterpart, which is pretty terrible. Yeah, but we can even, what did I do? Nope, sail. We can even use it at sea, which is pretty nice. So, not having to worry about, well, I guess we would still get knocked off our boat if something bad happened. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because there's more for us to do this episode. So, I am going to quickly go to Forest Haven, get some forest water. I'll also drop off my pictographs while I'm there because why not? And we will... what is it called? Oh, we will do the Withered Trees side quest as well. And I will meet you at the first location for that. Alright, with forest water in hand, our first destination is actually the Cliff Plateau Isles, specifically the part on the other side of the cavern, which, I mean, is annoying, but, you know, whatever. And I believe we've actually already been here before, but the way this works is if you don't water every tree within the same set of water, they just wither up again, so, yeah, I had to come back here to do this again, so let's water this tree. Great, and much like the trading quest, we're going to be going at this a little bit rapid fire, so let's do it. Next up is Shark Island. Great Fish Island. Then Needle Rock Isle. Private Oasis. Eastern Fairy Island. Mother and Child Isles. And last but not least is Star Island. And for all that, the trees have all grown, and we get ourselves a piece of heart. New heart container filled, that's pretty nice. Let's see what this guy has to say about it. Swordsman, come see how healthy my forestry has become. Wow, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. And with that, we have successfully cured the plague slash curse that has been plaguing slash cursing the Koroks and the Great Deku Tree. I had a sentence there, and then it got away from me. Anyway... next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD, it's rematch time. See you guys then.